A high-level Belgian delegation is on a landmark visit to India to boost bilateral relations and enhance ties. DD India's Jessica Taneja caught up with Belgium's Foreign Minister Maxime Prévot to find out more about the agenda. Listening.
We have with us the Deputy Prime Minister of Belgium and also the Foreign Affairs Minister Maxime Prévot. Thank you for speaking to the public broadcaster, Doordarshan Network. Question to you, and keep it brief. The current state of transatlantic partnerships and the relationships that we are witnessing right now, how important is India a partner when it comes to not just geopolitics but also geoeconomics, enhancing trade ties along with defense ties? As you say, a huge delegation has been visiting India from your end. How important is this?
You know, Her Royal Highness the Princess Astrid, who is representing our King of Belgium, is leading a delegation of 330 people with nearly 200 companies. So it's not only how to improve the business between India and Belgium, it's also how to reinforce the government-to-government relationships. They are also already important, but we will to enhance them in the geopolitical context that we face. Maybe you ignore it, but it's important to underline it, that Belgium is in the top 5 of the European countries which invest in India. We were last year the 3rd European country. We also are alone. Belgium represents 10% of the share of the trade exchanges between Europe and India. So we are a small country, certainly compared to India, but with strong assets, certainly in the sectors of defense, life science, space, healthcare, pharma, for instance. It means that all those sectors are also very strategic for the development in India. And so I'm sure that that's assets from Belgium, which can be aligned with the Viksit Bharat approach of the Indian government. So if we can have a win-win partnership, which will be stronger tomorrow than it was by the past, it will be a good operation with added value for both populations.
Just very quickly, how has your experience been so far in India, and what are your big takeaways that you're going to go home with?
They're very positive, but to be honest, it's impressive. When we have a look on the way the government is pushing the digitalization of the civil society, when we have a look on the investment on infrastructure, which are very key and strategic for the competition of a country in order to create ties between big cities but also the countryside. When we have a look on the way the government directly support the healthcare costs of its population, it's really a source of inspiration, and so it's why it's so important for Belgium to have a strong partnership with India.
Thank you for speaking to us. Appreciate you taking out on. That was Deputy Prime Minister of Belgium and the Foreign Minister telling us that his visit remains impressive and there's a lot in terms of takeaways he would be going back home with, especially when it comes to trade ties, and also laying the framework for a defense partnership, also the two armies potentially looking to train together in the future, if that is one to be explored. This is Jessica Taneja with video journalist Piyush for DD India in New Delhi.